Welcome back, guys and girls. If there are any girls who watch this and flight sim, I'm sure they are. We are standing next to a stunning example of the Hawk T Mark 1A by Just Flight. Let's see, we have a bit of a look around here and just enjoy the incredible detail of this aircraft. Just the texture work, everything, and of course in VR it just looks so good. And we are at RAF Scampton because today we are going to do a display. So I hope you haven't had much for lunch or breakfast or whenever you're watching it, because we're going to head over to Cleethorpes because it's their Armed Forces Day today and tomorrow, and we're going to put on a bit of a show. Now I'm using, because people often ask, I'm using Active Sky XP, and yes, we are in the UK. And it is beautiful today. It's 22 degrees at the moment, but it's going to rise to a staggering 34 degrees today. So it's very hot, and I'm looking forward to having a nice barbecue later. But before that, let's get this baby started up. As you can see in the cockpit here, just the modelling, the attention to detail, it's just amazing. And as we are using the Oculus mirror as well today, which I haven't done before until today, so hopefully it will look alright and you'll get a bit of a better view, hopefully. It's quite lazy that I haven't tried it before, to be honest, because it's just ridiculously easy. You just go into the Oculus folder, support folder, diagnostics, click Oculus mirror, it's there. So I could probably work that out a bit sooner, but never mind, we are here. I'm just going to the back seat to show you the detail, and everything's all modelled in the back. And I'll tell you what, I've flown this aircraft quite a bit, and flying it from the back seat as well just gives you such a sense of depth, because you can just, I don't know, you can look out there, see the wing, especially when you're rolling. This, if there's an excuse to buy a VR headset, this aircraft is it, particularly for X-Plane anyway, because it's just quite an experience. But we need to start this up, and it's quite unusual to start up. I'm not going to go through it really intricately or anything like that, because we need to get going. Because our time slot is in half an hour's time, and everyone's at the seafront with their fish and chips waiting for us to blast down that seafront. So we have got fuel on, battery on, got two batteries here, fuel pump on, we need our ignitions on. Make sure everything is all set there. Time to put our turbines on in a moment. Anyway, there we go. Enjoy the fantastic sounds. My dog is deciding to curl up right next to my feet. Thank you there. Adjust myself. And we're not going to mess around, we're going to introduce engine start here. We're going to just check our gauges, make sure everything is all good and we get a good start. We've got enough fuel for about an hour and a half, probably 2 hours tops, which is plenty for this flight. There we go. Okay, we're going to get our comms up and running. Oh yeah, sorry, I forgot to introduce fuel there. There we go. Very important. Quick those off. Wow, what an aircraft. So switch to VHF and we'll get our ATIS.
Echo Golf X-ray Papa Airport information. Echo 0950 Zulu weather wind 170 at 5 visibility 10,000 sky clear temperature 22 dew point 16 altimeter 3000 advise on ignition contact you have information. Echo.
We have Echo information, fantastic. Got our altimeter setting here.
Echo.
It's set that up there. Now we need to put on our hydraulics and all the other stuff that we need to extinguish, including our anti-skid, and hopefully that will go off any second. There, brilliant. Put some panel lights on, although we don't really need them on, but it's always nice to have them on when you're in VR. So in case anyone's wondering, as we taxi out to the runway, I am in the Rift S, and I have taken the HP Reverb back. I took it back a while ago, but I have got a few videos that I did with that headset, so that's why I'm putting them out. I've reached out to HP recently, and I can confirm that they are hard at work fixing all of these issues. Now, maybe because I did love that headset, I really loved it, apart from obviously projection issues, but I may get another one when they sort it out, but it won't be for a while yet. So we shall see about that. But I've got another couple of videos of the Reverb to post up. But mine did also suffer the flickering issues, unfortunately. In fact, not only that, well, it's very sensitive on the ground, this thing. Not only that, I found the headset, it gets hot so quick. After about half an hour, the frontal part of the headset gets really hot. Not so much with the Rift S. I've had a 4-hour session now in this thing, just last week, and it's just really comfortable now that I'm wearing it properly, of course, and like it just doesn't get hot at all. I mean, maybe slightly warm, but I mean, like, you know, I'm wearing it today on a very hot day. Also, a bit of a tip for you guys: if you struggle with VR, or if you get a little hot in the headset, just place a fan. I've got a fan on my just to the left of my desktop here on my desk, and it's just blowing a nice stream of cool air, especially on a hot day, and it's just nice. It really is. It just, that sort of stream of cold air really helps keep you cool, especially today for this flight, as we are going to be doing quite an intensive show for the guys and girls at Cleethorpes air show. Okay, in fact, it's not an air show, not a sort of public air show, it's more of an armed forces day. We are going to light the burners, although this doesn't technically have afterburners, but gloss over that and get going. So we are RAF Scampton in Lincolnshire, which is home to the RAF Red Arrows, so I thought it would be quite an apt place to start this flight from. 150 knots. I'm just going to gently rotate here. Gear up. And Lincoln Cathedral there, looking fantastic. Such a smooth, beautiful aircraft to fly, it's just fantastic. Now you may notice, because I'm also showing off something else in this video, I have my own Ortho version of the UK. I've had it for ages, probably a couple of years now. In fact, I didn't make it, my friend kindly made the Ortho and helped me make it, because at the time I wasn't really very technically minded to do so. It's actually very easy once you get to know how to do it. And this is zoom level 18 and 17, and I'm using that as an underlay. Sort of the Ortho is my custom rendition of the UK, but on the top we have the Orbex overlay, which is the buildings and custom objects. Now I really find that is, if you want the ultimate version of the UK, I recommend making your own orthos, real high resolution ortho, using Arc or Google Maps, or even Bing. Bing's quite good because some of this is actually Bing, and you can see there's just no clouds anywhere. And the resolution, well, I'll put it this way, you can pick out individual sheep in fields. It's just, and that feeling of, or that sort of visual resolution of the terrain just helps so much with that immersion of feeling like you're really high up. Honestly folks, it's just incredible. Now I love the Orbex sort of Ortho, it is also really, really good, but it doesn't have that resolution, not even close to the resolution that you know, making your own Ortho is, and that's fair enough. I mean, at the end of the day, Orbex have had to license out their imagery. It's a business, so we're getting this. If we make our own Orthos, it's completely free. They can't do that, clearly. They have to pay licensing fees, and when I say pay, serious amount of money they're paying. So they have to make all that back, because they're a business. But for us, as us being consumers, we can really enjoy having the best of both worlds. Okay, so we're just looking for the Humber Bridge here. Shouldn't be too far away. Bit of a point of reference for us, because we're heading towards the wash. I think that is it over there actually. So just to show you that we are using the Orbex overlay, which is second to none, guys. It is amazing. I can't believe some of the things they have included in this package. As you've seen from my previous video of the Lady Barra Dams. That's Colin growling, just saying hi to everybody. He may make an appearance on the video soon. Yep, here we are in the Rift S, and all is very, very nice and well. Let's see if I can pop outside to show you some of this resolution. Oh, it's just fantastic. I'll probably let's go over Hull once we've passed the Humber Bridge, so I can show you sort of the immense detail you can get from just a little bit of work of making your own Ortho. I will say though, guys, the whole of the UK weighs in at probably about 1.5 terabytes. Oh, and we've got a bit of a stutter going on here as it loads, because obviously there's going to be more VRAM usage going on as well. So there is the Humber Bridge. I'm not going to go under it today. Very tempted to, but no, we'll leave that for another day. We're going to go nice and low. Should we jump outside? Just look at that view there. You can see everything. I can even see the markings in the road. I'll be one of those soon. Right guys, this is it. We have been checked in by air traffic control at Humberside approach, and we are cleared for a display. And with the Oculus Rift S, even though I'm flying at like nearly 500 knots, everything is perfectly smooth and going by with no ghosting or no problems at all. Okay, Cleethorpes is in sight. hear that air rushing past as we're literally on the cusp of 500 knots. We're going to pull into a high G manoeuvre. I'm just going to put the controller down now at this point. I have visual with the pier. Here we go, guys. Whoa, feel that pull. And then right round. Level out. And then up. See that fantastic moisture on the wing there. Some snap rolls there, and then we'll do the same again. A lot of people there today, sunbathing. I may go tomorrow actually. I'm not too far away from Cleethorpes. Over the top, making sure we don't bust our display line, which is the other side of that pier. There's some weird sort of reflections going on. I don't know what's going on there, but we'll carry on regardless. Now this aircraft, you really have to know how to fly it properly because it will bite you big time if you accelerate too hard. Not say accelerate, do accelerated stall rather. Oh, feel that. I actually feel the emotion of that as well in VR, which is just fantastic. But yeah, you've got to be careful because you can spin out on this aircraft very easily. And particularly because, and this is like that in real life as well, displaying over the sea is incredibly difficult because you don't have visual references. You really don't know how high you are, and it looks exactly like that. You know, it's very difficult to sort of work out and gauge where you are in relation to the ground, especially when you've got some very, very strange reflections going on there as well. Okay, a lot of these manoeuvres that we're doing are often used in real fast jet displays. Love what they've done with this aircraft. You know, the pressure as you pull those G's and the sound of the wind. Even in the Rift S's, because I'm just using the standard headphones. Well, I haven't got headphones. You know what I mean? The in-strap headphones. And the sound is, it's okay. It's not amazing, but it's okay. We're really low here now. Oh, and then we're going to pull up. Right over the top there. Roll, and then come back down. That's Spurn Point, by the way, over there. I was flying near Spurn Point just last weekend in a shipment. In real life. Go again, and then back onto the display line and back around. There I am nearly at the display. May have busted it slightly there, but it's okay, it's a flight sim. Crazy. I would love to see this. I'll have to do this one day and save the replay and then kind of put myself on the deck of the pier there and see what it looks like. That would be really cool actually. Now we're going to do something very, very risky now. I'm going to show you what this aircraft is like when you are outside of the envelope. Get some speed and we're going to pull right up, go a little left so we don't dust the display line, and we're going to just stall just to show you what can happen. Okay, we're in at 9,000 feet here. I'm just going to put a bit of opposite rudder in to get a bit of a spin going on. Whoa! 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 Okay, opposite rudder. Recover. Pick up the airspeed. And we can now start recovering. And we'll go straight into a loop. Ignore the controller there, guys. I like to put it in front of me so I know where it is. Probably breaks the immersion a little bit, but oh, I have no idea what's going on with my water reflections, guys. Sorry about that. I'm not sure how that's going to look. It's probably going to look a bit bizarre. And maybe we can do 2 more passes, which could be, we could try a 4-point roll. Look at that ortho. You can see every individual caravan. You just cannot see that level of detail with the Orbex ortho. Okay, so snap rolls. 1. Whoa! Sorry guys, you feel okay there? I have got some sick bags in the back if you're feeling a bit funny. And we'll do 1 more pass. One more pass. Now I'll probably do another one of these and I'll show you the amazing smoke effects. They do look really great, but I just wish they were better on performance. Because I'm recording as well, it's I don't really want to risk it, because at the moment I'm getting fantastic smooth frames and you need that for this sort of flying. And up we go. Amazing. I don't know if you can tell, we are quite high now obviously, but trust me, that ortho down there, you can see everything right down. In fact, I've even seen people very clearly on the beach when you're at that sort of zoom level. And for me, again, that's quite important for the immersion, because when I fly in real life, the scenery when you look down obviously is just beautiful, and the feeling of being up in the sky, sort of looking down and seeing individual cars and all the sort of detail, it just makes it so special and just so incredible flying above all of it. And I want to replicate that experience in flight simming, so you do need to use a pretty decent level of ortho. I think zoom level 18 is the ultimate, is the best. I think anything over that, you're not really going to get that much difference in quality, and you know, probably one tile is going to be about 1 million terabytes, so it's probably not really worth it. Okay guys, so hopefully you haven't fainted. Hopefully you're okay in the back. In fact, let's just go in the back. What a view. I've recently been watching the virtual red arrows, and I'm completely blown away. How I'd recommend. In fact, I'm going to put a link in the description to their channel. I don't know if they're still doing anything because the last video was a while ago, but yeah, basically they basically replicate the red arrows perfectly to every single detail, even including the commentary, every maneuver, just everything is completely exactly how it is in the real team. And the maneuvers they do are just, I'm completely in awe, because I must admit, I mean, formation flying is just so hard. I am rubbish at formation flying. I just cannot do it. It's the concentration levels. Now, I don't know, I've never tried it in VR. I might try it one day with a sort of AI aircraft or something, or maybe on VATSIM or something, I don't know. But it's just so difficult. In many ways, it's more difficult to formation fly in a flight simulator than it would be in real life, because you don't have those visual cues and that sort of feeling. But I think with the advent of VR, that may be different now. Oh, I flew right over that. In fact, actually, I wonder if we can fly over Binbrook, if I can find it, because that will demonstrate what I mean about the Ortho. If I can find it, that's the only thing. Guys, 20 frames per second. I've locked it at 20 frames per second to give me the maximum kind of performance and sort of headroom. Okay, I think we need to be... Here we are, Binbrook, yeah, okay. Now, the other week on Chipmunk, very, very privileged and very thankful to be able to fly in such an incredible aircraft, and the one I flew in was a 1952 RAF Chipmunk, so it you know, it had some history, and it was completely authentic and completely original and beautifully restored. And we did fly over Binbrook because the guy who the pilot used to fly in Lightnings, and they were based at RAF Binbrook, and there is still a Lightning on static display. In fact, I can see it now. Now, I tried flying over this in the Ortho, sorry, the Orbex True Earth, and yeah, it looked fantastic, but I wasn't able to pick out the Lightning because obviously the resolution wasn't good enough. Put our air brake out, but as we are flying over my own Ortho scenery, we're going to fly over that now, and you'll be able to spot it really, really clearly. Look at this, guys, fantastic. Amazing. Okay, so there it is. Can you see it just there? And ignore the altimeter, that was about 300 feet. And here we are, back at RAF Scampton. So we'll do a running and brake. Take our air brake off. Amazing. Control down. Bit of a fancy rolling brake there. Okay, we're holding off a bit here, a bit more power in. 100 knots. Here we go, holding off. Oh, there we go. I'll take that. Center myself again. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed that little sort of flight, and as I say, I hope you can recover now we're back on the ground again. This has been X-Plane in the Rift S with the Just Flight Hawk, using my own Ortho zoom level 18 with the Orbex overlay, using Active Sky XP, Ultimate Weather 2.5, the OVR plugin. I think that's about it. Okay guys, thanks a lot. See you again soon. Cheerio.